Hi guys, welcome back to another gym in Japan. Today we're just having a little walk. We're going to go somewhere scenic in a little bit, but so far today I have just come out of the Yokohama Immigration Bureau, where we originally sent our application for my wife and daughter to get their dependency visas, and they told us it would take 6 to 8 weeks roughly. And so far it's been just over 10 weeks now. So if you remember the last walking talking vlog I did where I was doing an update, I mentioned I think it was close to 8 weeks. That was probably a few weeks ago right now, maybe 3 weeks ago. So it's more like 11 weeks ago now, I would say. So I just said to the guy, like, I was told it would take 6 to 8 weeks, and so far it's been over 10. And then he had a little investigation in the back room for a little minute or two, and then came back and he said that, you know, sorry, the application is still ongoing, which again is meant to be a good thing. It means that they haven't like outright said no, but yeah, it's a bit difficult because obviously we're waiting and I miss my family essentially. But he said, and then I asked him, like, how long do you expect it to take? And he said that he's sorry, it's currently unknown or something like that, how long it's going to take. But that's okay. I mean, as long as they're still sort of processing it, then I guess you can't say much fairer than that, I guess. They're still considering it, which is good. So yeah, so today we're just taking a walk towards the outlet mall that's not too far away from the Immigration Bureau. I'm going to get some dinner, or some lunch, as you other people may call dinner. I call dinner lunch, and then dinner tea. I don't know if that's a Stoke thing, but that's always the way I've said it, because back at school it was called dinner time, and that was a 12 o'clock meal, and there was dinner ladies, not lunch ladies, or not lunchtime. It was always dinner time at my school, and it's just stuck. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a little bit, and we'll have a look at this peaceful garden that I'm going to go to, and give you some more updates on the past few weeks. See you soon. Okay, we're going to grab a quick curry from Mitsui Outlet Mall food court in Yokohama Bayside before heading over to a traditional Japanese garden also in Yokohama called Sankeien for a relaxing stroll. Hopefully a nature ASMR video for you guys. Enjoy. Okay guys, here we are. We're at the peaceful Japanese garden that I spoke about, that I was heading to. We've just arrived. It took a little bit longer to get here than I thought. Probably about an hour from where I was at the immigration offices. But yeah, it looks a very nice little park. We're going to see what it's all about, see if anything's in bloom here. According to the map, potentially some ume, plum blossoms, that we looked at last week too, actually. So as we go along, as per usual in these walking talking vlogs, I'm going to show some footage from the last few weeks. So like I say, it's been about 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks since my last walking vlog. So the last one that was released on the channel will have been the Enoshima vlog. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one, guys. That was a little bit we had like more footage of smart ball and whatnot. So yeah, thought that would make nice for its own sort of video. So let's check this out. So we've got something in bloom here. I'm trying to get like a nice close-up photo of this. Oops, I'm so clumsy. If anyone saw my short on the ramen, very, very clumsy. That's my character. I like to, well, I don't like to, but I tend to drop stuff. Oh, where's that bird gone? I was going to try and get a nice photo of this little birdie. Can we do it? Nearly. Just can't see his face. Also, well, there he is. Look at that. Hee. Definitely got some photos of that bird then. So yeah, so after the Enoshima vlog, full week of work of course, and then we went to the I guess it's called the Ramen Museum. And yeah, this Ramen Museum, really nice. It's kind of based on the Showa era, I believe. So very much Shenmue vibes. I'll show a little bit of footage of walking around sort of the outer area of the ramen place. So there's some nice attention to detail with the signage, the dirty griminess of everything, and the phone box, etc. So yeah, got some good footage there. So pleasant actually around here, it's lovely. Just kind of what you need to like kind of detox a little bit. Living in Yokohama and travelling to work every day within like the sort of the city centre, it's kind of like being in London to a certain degree. Just people everywhere, just non-stop noise, sirens. So yeah, so we're here, we just got past some of the wisteria trellis, but don't seem to be in bloom from what I can tell, because that would be this sort of area here, would be like a wisteria. That building, it is marked on the map, but it didn't appear like we could get inside, but that would be this Kaku Shokaku area. So we were just taking a photo of the bird there. There's some water lily ponds just here, but nothing that I can see resembling a water lily on there. It's not like a Sonic Adventure chaos water fight with the lily pads, if that's what that means. But we're here, so these are the administrative office here. There's also Gomon if we head that way. Does look like we could walk that way. So let's try and work out what's the best plan of action here. So we could probably do this stuff on the way back actually. So let's try and go like this way maybe, and then back down through here to the, I'm looking forward to this. This might be in bloom here, this plum grove, but we also want to do the pagoda. So I'm going to go this way first. Let's see if we can find out Gomon. So yeah, so after the Ramen Museum we headed over to a place called Azumayama Park. Azumayama Park. And gorgeous actually, so there was some bloom, trees in bloom here. Here's Gomon. And also, as we hiked up this kind of yama, this mountain, there was loads. I'm going to have to show this before I talk about this, but look at that, that's kind of like Hazuki Hazuki Dojo entrance. You're going to see this a lot, guys, because this is the Japanese architecture, but you can't help but constantly think of the Hazuki residence, right? I mean, look at the wall style, the huge gate, the residence style doors, and oh, this is cool. You can imagine, like, if the Hazuki residence was a bit longer, it would resemble this kind of, this style. So that's going to be like a massive corridor there. Very cool. I've been inside places like this before. We went to, forget where it was. Where was that? Oh, that was Koyasan. There was a big temple area that you could actually walk through and walk around the corridors and see kind of like the wall scrolls and the tatami, sliding doors, paper doors, etc. Oh, so we can go in this memorial hall here, so let's check this out. So this is the Sankeien Memorial Hall. So yeah, we'll look in here first before I continue talking. Might not allow cameras, I'm not sure, let's see. Nice. Very cool. Exhibition room 1. Wow, it's an actual wall scroll there. So it does say no photos, but maybe that's like flash. That's gorgeous. You can imagine the mysterious scroll, right? Like that. Record of the Plum Blossom Viewing Party. So very much like the mysterious scroll format. These scrolls are amazing. Some more artifact things over here. Let's have a quick look. Postcard. Neat. Now this is the exhibition room 2. Wow, a box of Hideyoshi Toyotomi. So these are some of those sliding doors. It's a squirrel. Beautiful. In fact, I think these scrolls are clothing, right? So they roll up, and don't they wear these on the back? I think. Like I can imagine a full-on kimono, and there's that thing on the back of the kimono. Nice. Right, let's continue. Trying to be respectful and not talk too much. Oops. So yeah, Azumayama Park, which was amazing actually. So short hike up to the top of this kind of large hill area, loads of rapeseed, which you have to be careful how you say that. But yeah, loads of these beautiful yellow rapeseed flowers. Nice view of Mount Fuji as well. There was an awesome little park up there that I intend to take Penny to in the future. So looking forward to that. But that was a nice day. Like I say, Ramen Museum at the start, and then the Azumayama Park in the daytime. Beautiful area, really, really beautiful. So I'm going to head over to the right here because I think that's where the path was taking us. It's kind of reminded me a bit like Sekiro. Feels like I'm in a video game. It just looks like too perfectly laid out, pathwise, etc. Some bamboo trees. Got some keen photographers. To be fair, it does look nice though. I'm getting on the action. Oh, we've got some bloom. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Juto Oido Hall of the former Tenzuji Temple. I mean, that has got like a good photo vibe going on there, right? Check that out. Nice. Right, so let's continue my conversation that I was talking about. So yeah, some really nice things we saw on that day. There was actually some nice cherry blossoms in bloom too, or plum blossoms. Just looking through my photos on my phone here. And then a few days later, you'll have seen probably the video that I posted the other day as well, which was the Puyo 35th anniversary pop-up shop. So this is a shop that's available, or was available depending on when this vlog gets released, in Yokohama Marui City, which is a building kind of linked to the station. If you head down to the Porter side of Yokohama Station and head towards the Sogo building, it's where the big Pokemon Center is, kind of on the right hand side here, like next to the Sky building. And yeah, brought a few things. Go watch the video if you're interested, but 35 years of Puyo, which is cool, right? My original experience of that was Dr. Eggman's or Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine back in the day. So yeah, series that I quite like. It's not my favourite in the world, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, I bought a few things, which you can watch in that video. So let's head up here. So very nice garden so far, really enjoying this. Hopefully you are, guys. Not quite sure on the format of editing here, whether I'm going to kind of leave it raw or we're going to edit it down, maybe add some music, maybe some speed it up a little bit as we're walking forward. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful day today. We had probably like a few weeks of really cold weather. It actually snowed a couple of Saturdays ago, which was random because I Actually, this is a fun story. I might talk to you about this. I forgot about this until I've just been reminded of it. But basically, I'm in a iPhone Apple family plan with another guy called James, right? So this day that it snowed, the Saturday morning here, I was sleeping. I'd set multiple alarms. My first lesson was at I think it was about 11:10 is the first lesson slot that I had anyway. And randomly, I woke up at 10:20 in a panic because my alarms had not gone off. And I think it was because Lou had texted me, so that's my wife. I think it's because she texted me at 17 minutes past 10, because I remember looking at the clock and it said 17 minutes past 10, so I think she saved the day and the vibration sort of woke me up. But essentially what happened was, and I always seem to have like an Apple iPhone related issue on these walking talking vlogs, but because this other guy's called James as well that's in the family plan, he accidentally marked my phone, because you can see everyone's devices in the family plan, he marked my phone as lost. So I don't know if it was an accident or his phone actually was lost, and so he did kind of the first thing that you saw, like, oh, James iPhone, maybe he got the same iPhone as me, which is a 17S Plus, I guess, at the time, whatever the name is, Pro Max, yeah, 17 Pro Max. Maybe he has the same device, and obviously both of the phones are called James. So he marked mine as lost, and then probably realised, so like undid it, so it was like not lost anymore. But triggering lost mode, which I didn't realise, so I've got to be careful of this, but completely disables all alarms, disables all your cards. So I woke up at 17 minutes past 10 in a panic because I'm still in bed. I've got 50 minutes essentially to get to work, and you kind of need a little bit of time before you start. So I literally jumped out, put on the best available suit clothes that I could find at the time, brushed my teeth, washed my hair, had a quick shave, spiked my hair up quickly, grabbed my stuff and left, got the bus. Luckily, like I say, I opened the door and I was like, what is going on here? Because everywhere was covered in snow. I obviously didn't have time to take a photo, but I have got a photo where it's melted a little bit later in the day and it's kind of slushy. But yeah, that was mental that morning. So I was slipping on the snow because obviously I'm in my work smart suit shoes, and they're not really made for snow and ice. So I was slipping around a little bit, managed to make it across to the bus stop. So thankfully there was other people rushing for the bus as well, and he saw me and waited for me, which was nice of him. So managed to get straight on a bus. We were literally down to the station in 10 minutes, which was mental. Like, none of the lights were on red. It was like kind of I was lucky essentially, and I actually got to work like 20 minutes early. I have no idea how I did it, but within half an hour I got out of bed and arrived at work. So yeah, that was mental. And the other thing that was annoying with my cards disabled, I didn't have a chance to re-sign back in and re-enable all my cards. So I had to open my wallet whilst on the bus and attempt to find the correct change, which is like 240 yen. Dropped all the money, even like the bus driver's side. So thankfully he was a really nice guy and he helped me, and I gave him a nice bow at the end as well when I got off the bus. But yeah, we sorted it in the end. Oh, this is a nice little place. Imagine living here like this is your house. This is so cool. I would love to live in a place like this, you know. Feels so video gamey. Like Shenfua's house, actually. Is it giving you Shenfua's house vibes? Wow. It actually is. I love it. So yeah, that was a fun day. What can I tell you about next? So Puyo Puyo. Here's the snow day actually. I've got the photos on my phone here currently. And then on the Wednesday, I had a Wednesday when this would have been a few weeks ago now. I decided to have a little walk to explore like a different direction of my hometown. And hometown? What am I on about? That's kind of Stoke-on-Trent, isn't it? My new hometown, I guess you would say. So I came across this really nice shopping mall, and it's got like loads of shops for kids as well. So when Lou and Penny get back across, when this immigration stuff actually gets sorted, I'm definitely going to take them here. And they had a world food section. So they had some nice British stuff in there too. Australian, Canada, really nice shop actually. Look at that, that's a nice flower or tree. Oh, there's one of those. When it fills up with water and it goes gong, makes the clock noise. Again, like Chamfort House vibes. I love it. They had Thai Fu tea. So I got some Thai Fu. They didn't have Tetley or PG Tips or Yorkshire tea, but they had Thai Fu. So that was about as close as humanly possible I could get to getting myself some tea bags over here. And I also picked up the Bulldog bag, so I don't know how this appears on your feeds, but I basically did a YouTube shorts where I was showing off this Bulldog bag full of different instant ramen noodles. Pretty cool. And then Thursday, me and Switch, we headed to another location, so just on the hike the previous week, Azumayama, and then this week, which would have been, let's check the date on this actually, so this was the 12th of February. So again, not quite sure when this vlog's going to come out. We've got another lovely little plum tree here in bloom. But yeah, we went to Tora Ume no Sato. So ume is plum, and the other stuff I'm not quite sure, but essentially the plum trees. It's like an awesome little area where there's just loads of plum trees in bloom.
Oh, not bad.
You Costco? Over that way?
Yep.
Basically, yeah.
And this is the harbour that you get to by bus.
Mm. There's docks everywhere, really. You can see those all the way over in the distance there. I don't know if that's like Tokyo docks or something.
It's up in that direction. It's on.
Neat.
Like, do you
Skewered over
reckon
there. And there's a few more down there, yeah, squirrels. You can hear them, can't you? Rustling away. Some sort of a boat thing out there. Someone's bringing shipping units over, full of Shamu merch maybe. Yeah, I can hear rustling, but I can't see any squirrels.
I can see one down the grass.
Can you? Okay. Oh, maybe.
Between the bushes there.
It's a little bit low. It's here and to there. proper munching away. Do they eat plums or... oh, plum blossoms, whatever they're called.
Not that I know.
Because other than the petals, there's not... I don't think there's any nuts on them, is there?
No.
Looks very peaceful. We've got a helicopter over there, I think. Somewhere I just noticed. And there.
Oh, yep. Go back.
Military.
They're in this area. Yeah.
Currently, we were tiny bit too early, so there was just the odd bits and bobs, a little bit like this actually, where you can see some of the bits and bobs of the trees. So they're supposed to be like towards the tail end of February is the full bloom, so might be a place to go back to towards the end of February, but it was still really nice, and especially because we veered off onto a bit of a hiking trail that eventually led to an area that was very much akin to the Fushimi Inari shrine that you can, a lot of people go to in Kyoto. South entrance here, let me just double check this. Observatory, 3-story pagoda. I'm definitely going to go up there in a minute. Let's just double check down here in case there's anything we're going to miss. But if this is a way out, then we'll come back. But yeah, this Torii-gate shrine, absolutely incredible. Not as long as the Fushimi one, but still highly enjoyable. I think that's just a way out, right? Is that just the... Deguchi or Iriguchi. Hi. Okay. Let's continue back this way then. With a little check. I'm going to go up here to the pagoda. So yeah, I'll show some footage of all these Torii gates. Fantastic little walkway actually. Highly recommended if you're ever visiting this kind of region. Definitely would recommend. It's a very nice thing. We left a little Shenmue message in the notebook as well. And then we decided to go off on what turned into an absolutely incredible Shenmue adventure. So you've probably seen some of my previous vlogs where we went to Kamakura to capture some photographs of essentially what the Kickstarter backers did back in the day. Not sure, did we go up there or do we go down here? So I think there's the south entrance. So we're coming up here, over here, Oh, it looks like we have to go that way actually. This way. Okay. Shofukaku. Okay. Right, so I wasn't clear on the direction there, but it looks like we're heading to a place called Shofudaku, or Shofukaku. So yeah, what was I on about? Yeah, we were going on a little bit of a Shenmue adventure, so we went to kind of Yamashita Park direction of Yokohama, where I'm going to go up these stairs here. Where Chinatown is. So, if you recall from that video, the only place that we hadn't managed to recapture the shots from was in Chinatown. So where Yu Suzuki, they took the Kickstarter backers to a restaurant in Chinatown. Jesus. Whoa. Let's go up there. That must be the observatory. Konnichiwa. Let me get my breath back, guys. We might have this place to ourselves, which might be cool. Let's see. Looks like there's going to be a good view. Wonder if we can see Yokosuka from up here, potentially. We've got some sort of harbour base over there. Wow. Let's see. Right, we did it. Yes. Wow, whole place for ourselves, guys. Shofukaku. Let's just let's get our breath back here. Do a little bit of photography because this area looks awesome. Wow, look at the sun, man. What a shot that is. You've got kind of the Shenmue style in the distance of the Yokosuka Harbour ball things, whatever they are, some sort of power factory, whatever they call them, nuclear power plant, that's what the word I was looking for, just over there in the distance. What a view, and that shot with the sun, nice. Died. Okay. Right, unfortunately, the action cam has either died, battery-wise, or storage space-wise. I know I had 50 minutes, so I've potentially gone over that. So I'm going to have to do the rest off the top of my head now, photo-wise, because I'm using my actual iPhone now, so I can't look at photographs. But yeah, so we found this restaurant that we thought was the correct one. Very prestigious kind of location. They had like a big set menu, so that's why we were thinking that they probably shared like a set meal together. Actually, luckily, they were fully booked. And I say luckily because the lady said that they got another branch, which we kind of already knew, but we decided to head over A little bit disappointed we weren't able to get a table in what we thought was the Kickstarter back at dinner restaurant, and maybe you can see where this story is going. But essentially, we went to the other venue, we sat down, we enjoyed a nice Chinese meal in there, a little bit on the pricey side, but obviously it's a nice fancy restaurant in Chinatown, was to be expected. And we actually started to look around, thinking, I wonder if they've got like a private room in here. And we noticed the chopsticks holders resembled the ones in the Kickstarter backer picture, so we were like, okay, it's probably just because they're the same brand, same chain of restaurant. They probably just share some of the equipment. And then as we went to pay on the way out, we showed the staff member a picture of the Kickstarter backer meal, and it was insane. But she got like this Japanese guy to come over to us, and instantly he recognised the room, and he said, "Oh, it's here, it's upstairs." And we're like, "Oh wow." He's like, "Do you want to have a look?" Obviously he said this in Japanese, of course, and Switch was communicating with the guy, but amazing, there was like 3 or 4 staff members that just sort of welcomed us upstairs into the private room, which apparently was going to be used at 9 p.m, and it was about 8:30, so he said they were just about to get ready anyway, so please come have a quick look. And we actually went inside the same room where Yu Suzuki and the Kickstarter backers, Shenmue 3 Kickstarter backers, actually had their meal. And so I captured some footage that I'm going to show you right now, before we get to this pagoda, which is, I guess, the highlight of this peaceful Japanese garden that I've come to today. Nice. Wow.
見るだけです。ちょっとスタンバイ前なんで、いつもはスタンバイしてる時なんで。
素晴らしい。これ特別 VIP というか VIP 系ですか？
そうですね、VIP も入りますね。貸し切りですね。
これですね。
2時間は貸し切りです。2時間は貸し切りですね。この時はですからこういうセッティングもします。今は準備中です。そうです。
大きさは
こちらはもうちょっと大きいです。こちらの方が大きい。はい、20センチ大きいです。これは20センチ大きいです。
はい、これ全く同じです。
はい、これは11人掛けで、はい、こちらは13人掛けです。
前はソファー置いてたんですけど、
はい、ソファー置いてた。はい、
今はこちら
はい、これは2020年頃の写真ですね。
前ですね。
そうです。コロナ前です。はい。
コロナの前。
コロナの前です。
2018 was it?
今からだいたい8年から10年ぐらい前。
So about 8 years or so they changed it, so that would make sense. 8年前ぐらいかな。
そうです。
はい。
はい。
そしてそうですね。
これが13人テーブルで、これが今11人掛けです。少し大きめです。
The one was a 13 room.
So they had to change.
はい、チェンジする。お客様の人数によってテーブルをチェンジします。サイズを。
その時じゃあこちらはなくて、
そうです。一択です。
ありがとうございます。
はい。このだから写真でいくと2018年ぐらいですか。
そうです。
そうですよね。
So yeah, what do you think of that footage, guys? Just amazing, right? To step foot inside that room and kind of get the last remaining photograph, really, that we were after from the Kickstarter dinner. Just as a quick extra, guys, just down the road is this location from Shenmue the anime. You can kind of make it out actually from that picture with the flooring here, etc.
Yes.
It's just a different sign. So here we are. This is the 3-story pagoda. love the attention to detail on these buildings. I don't know if these are actual bells that ring. Maybe it's a bell tower. So where are we at here? So we've been to the observatory. We've got the old Yanohara house to come. Let's have a quick have a look from this angle before we continue on the journey down there. It's good, isn't it, there? Right, let's continue. So yeah, we were absolutely stunned by this kind of encounter. We even had photos in the room. They were so accommodating to our strange fandom. Yeah, very nice. Didn't really question what the photograph was or why. They just wanted to help, and it was very, very kind of them. And that was the end of our Shenmue 3 adventure, I guess. This culmination of all these different factors, the Kamakura visit, Yokosuka footage, I suppose, to a certain degree, and the Chinatown Chinese restaurant meal. Just incredible. Just kind of just worked out so nicely. I always find that sometimes these spur-of-the-moment random things that happen end up being some of the best things. Just how everything just seems to line up nicely. Like to be leaving with like 20 minutes before the party was to arrive in that room, and so they had no issue letting us have a little look inside there. Just awesome. And I think that is the end of my kind of adventures from recent times. That was last Thursday, and then since then I don't think a lot's happened. Like, I might stop the camera in a moment when everywhere stopped being so beautiful. Look at this. We've got bamboo, we've got nice buildings and structures, pagodas, kind of early plum blossom, and just gorgeous little park this. You do have to pay to come in, so it's 900 yen, which is about £4. But very peaceful, very relaxing. I think I've got like another 30 minutes before it closes, so let's just soak it all up. I'm going to head over to this waterfall and then double check my photographs. Okay, just checked. Nothing else happened. So, yeah, I guess we can kind of end the vlog here. The only thing I can think of to mention was that I had my final lot of training that you get at this job. So, I'm essentially certified English instructor now. Like, I've taught 400 to 500 lessons overall now, since starting back in late October. But I suppose this was finally like kind of the final tick that they want you to achieve in order to earn the right to be called an English teacher. So yeah, I'm probably going to stop talking now and whatever else is left in this park, we're going to see together peacefully. So enjoy, guys, and thank you very much for watching. I'll probably do an outro actually. Another kind of Shenhua-esque house. Of the tweed? Twine? Thicket? Thacket. I have to be careful how I say that as well. Thatched. Got it. Did you see the thinking process then? To finding the word thatched. Thatched house, thatched cottage. Yeah, gorgeous. Very Shenhua-esque with the little fence. Thought about this a few times recently, but there's a lot of things in, I guess, in all three Shenmue games, especially the first, obviously, so that's set in Japan. But there's a few things in like Shenmue 2 and a lot of things in Shenmue 3, such as like the Shrine Maiden, Shilling, Emas, etc., that are very much native from what I am aware of after spending some time here in Japan. Very much native to Japan rather than China, I believe. So seeing buildings like this, and you can see kind of the window structure, like Shenhua's house, and the thatched roof, and just the style of the cottage, surrounded by like incredible nature. It just has me wondering if Shenhua's house is kind of more of a traditional Japanese style house, or I guess it could be Chinese still, I'm not sure, but just looking at things like this, and like the cherry blossom trees, Shenmue trees, etc. like that, I'm sure there is cherry blossom trees in China too, but I do feel like in China, in Shenmue, there's still a lot of Japanese theming. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. kind of down to like the temples and shrines and, like I say, Imas, shrine maidens, and some of the buildings. Taishunken Old House, Sankeien, Yokohama. So if this is this house, it has changed significantly because we've got the thatched roof in the picture, and then we've got this sort of traditional style Japanese house style with the tiled roofs. Might even be like a restaurant. It's got something going on in there, tables, menus. Looks nice. Obviously we're coming to the tail end of the day here. See the pagoda in the distance there. Sorry, it's a little bit wonky footage now, guys. I'm hand cam kind of style. In fact, so much so. Let's have a little. I think she's telling you something's shutting down in a minute. That's some beautiful blossom there, actually. I might take a photo like that because that looks pretty sick. See if we can get. Oh, what a shot! What a shot, man. So yeah, I think we are close to closing time. 15 minutes to go. Oh, English. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for visiting. Closing in 15 minutes. There you go. Didn't need it in English, I translated it myself. Called Taijingu Shrine. Bloody Hazuki Dojo again, isn't it? You can see Fukusan flying out those doors. Landy. I wonder who it was that kicked Fukusan out the door. Was it Landy? Or was it one of the henchmen? What do you think? Leave your comment. leave your opinion in the comments below, guys. Who gave Fukusan a good hiding? Was it Man in Black A, Man in Black B, or Landy himself? Couldn't have been Landy, right? Because Fukusan wouldn't have been able to withstand a blow from Landy. That's what she said. Oh, mate. Oh, what a shot. Hang on, I'm going to have to stop a sec. we're the last ones. Oh, maybe not. I say we. On my Todd. So yeah, we've kind of come back to the start here. So I'm going to end the vlog here, guys. Let's flip around. Yeah. Just want to thank you for following the vlog series. Please like, subscribe if you've enjoyed it. And we'll have some more vlogs in Japan coming soon. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. Take care. Where are you going? Where are you going, buddy? Is that your hiding place? Where is he going? Just chillaxing there, I think. There's another cat here. What's he doing? The cats have come out suddenly. Two of them.